There is a quiet tension you feel when you walk into a room and notice eyes linger a little too long, smiles that seem polite but hollow, or whispers that fade when you approach. Chosen one, this is not a coincidence. This is not mere imagination. The world often resents those who carry light, clarity, and divine purpose. If your spirit is stirring as you hear this, comment below, "I receive," to open your heart to the truths I'm about to reveal. Welcome to Spiritual Greatness Channel, a sanctuary for those called to rise above mediocrity and claim their divine destiny. If you are new here, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because what I share today may challenge everything you thought you knew about the way the world responds to the awakened. You see, chosen ones are often misunderstood. Your wisdom, your purpose, your alignment with God's will makes others uncomfortable. Proverbs 27:1 warns, "Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring." Your awareness of life's spiritual truths, your courage to act in alignment with God, and your unwavering faith expose the illusions that many hide behind. This is why envy, resentment, and even subtle hatred arise, not because of who you are in a worldly sense, but because of who you are in a divine sense. The first truth to understand is that the world fears what it cannot control. Your faith, your discernment, and your spiritual awakening shine a light on spiritual mediocrity. People are often threatened by the presence of someone who refuses to conform, who walks in divine alignment, and who pursues God's purpose above all else. Matthew 5:10-12 reminds us, "Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven." The discomfort others feel is a reflection of their own distance from divine truth, not a condemnation of you. Another reason chosen ones face hidden hostility is the jealousy of unawakened hearts. When others see you walking in clarity, courage, and faith, it triggers a subconscious envy. They may pretend to celebrate your accomplishments, but deep inside, they wrestle with inadequacy. Proverbs 14:30 says, "A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones." Chosen one, recognize that this is not your burden to carry. Their resentment is a mirror of their own spiritual void, a call for you to remain steadfast in humility and prayer. The third truth is that your light exposes hidden darkness. Chosen ones see beyond surface appearances. You notice deceit, manipulation, and dishonesty that others hide in shadows. This perception is a gift of discernment from God, but it can provoke those whose hearts are not aligned. John 3:20-21 explains, "Everyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into the light for fear that their deeds will be exposed. But whoever lives by the truth comes into the light, so that it may be seen plainly that what they have done has been done in the sight of God." Your clarity is a beacon, and unfortunately, not everyone is ready to face the truth. Many chosen ones also notice subtle sabotage and criticism disguised as advice. People may offer counsel, yet their words carry hidden judgment or envy. They may smile and speak, but the intention behind their words is to diminish your confidence. Psalm 35:19 reminds us, "Do not let those who are my enemies triumph over me. May those who hate me without reason be put to shame and confusion." Understand that this is part of the spiritual journey, a test of discernment, patience, and faith. Chosen one, you are being trained to respond with grace and unwavering trust in God, rather than reacting to human hostility. The fourth truth is that criticism often comes from fear. People fear the chosen because they sense the power and alignment with God that cannot be controlled or bought. Your faith, your boldness, your commitment to walk in purpose challenges the security of those who rely on manipulation, conformity, or deception. Isaiah 41:10 reassures us, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Their fear is not your fault. It is a signal of the spiritual contrast between the awakened and the unawakened. Another reason chosen ones face hidden hatred is the misunderstanding of divine gifts. Your wisdom, your prophetic insight, and your discernment are often seen as arrogance or superiority by those who cannot yet perceive the Spirit's guidance. 1 Corinthians 12:7-10 reminds us, "Now to each one the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good. To one there is given through the Spirit a message of wisdom, to another a message of knowledge by means of the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by that one Spirit, to another miraculous powers, to another prophecy, to another distinguishing between spirits, to another speaking in different kinds of tongues, and to still another the interpretation of tongues. Your gifts are sacred tools, and you do not dim them for the comfort of those who cannot understand. The sixth truth is that spiritual alignment provokes judgment. Those who are not aligned with God's truth often judge, ridicule, or attempt to belittle the chosen. Matthew 7:1-2 says, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." When judgment arises against you, it is often a reflection of the other person's inner conflict, fear, or ignorance. Stay grounded in prayer and scripture. Your peace and clarity are your protection. The seventh truth is that your purpose threatens comfort zones. Chosen ones often live boldly, follow divine calling, and refuse compromise. This can make others uneasy. They may attempt to discredit you, create gossip, or manipulate circumstances to make you appear flawed. Psalm 37:1-2 says, "Do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass they will soon wither, like green plants they will soon die away." Their discomfort is temporary. Your calling, however, is eternal. Hidden hatred also emerges from the fear of accountability. Your presence often awakens conscience in others. You walk in truth, and your light shines on behaviors they wish to ignore. Romans 2:15 tells us, "They show that the requirements of the law are written on their hearts, their consciences also bearing witness, and their thoughts sometimes accusing them and at other times even defending them." When your life reflects God's truth, it can provoke discomfort, envy, or even hostility in those who are not yet awake. Chosen one, understand that this secret hatred is not a condemnation of you. It is proof that you are aligned with God, that your purpose is real, and that your spiritual gifts are active. Philippians 1:28 reminds us, "Without being frightened in anything by your opponents, this is a clear sign to them of their destruction, but of your salvation, and that from God." The very fact that others resent or fear you is confirmation of your awakening and divine assignment. As you walk this path, remain vigilant, grounded, and prayerful. Do not retaliate in anger or despair. Instead, cultivate discernment, humility, and unwavering faith. James 1:5 says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." Use your gifts to guide, uplift, and protect yourself and others. Your spiritual strength and purpose are far greater than any hidden hostility you encounter. The eighth truth, chosen one, is that your authenticity exposes hypocrisy. People are uncomfortable when someone lives genuinely, in alignment with God's truth, and refuses to compromise their morals for approval. Your honesty, kindness, and courage reveal the gaps in others' lives, their compromises, their dishonesty, their fear. John 8:32 tells us, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." The more you embody God's truth, the more it awakens a mirror in others that they may not be ready to face. The ninth truth is that the chosen attract spiritual resistance. Darkness fears light, and the awakened draw attention not just from people but from spiritual forces that oppose God's plan. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." Recognize that attacks, gossip, or resentment are often amplified because you are on a path of divine significance. The 10th truth is that chosen ones are misunderstood in their intentions. Even your good deeds, prayers, and acts of service may be misinterpreted. People may assume you act for recognition, power, or personal gain, when in reality your life is guided by God's calling. Matthew 6:33 instructs us, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." When your motivation is rooted in God, not human approval, the opinions of others cannot derail your destiny. Furthermore, chosen ones notice that criticism often masks admiration. Deep down, even those who resent or fear you sense that your life is extraordinary in ways they secretly desire. Proverbs 27:17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Your spiritual presence challenges them, even if they react negatively. Recognize these reactions as indicators of your impact, not evidence of failure. The 12th truth is that chosen ones are often isolated. Your path is unique, divinely orchestrated, and not everyone is meant to walk it with you. This can create moments of loneliness, but it is also a sign of spiritual protection. Psalm 91, 1-2 reminds us, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust." Loneliness is not weakness. It is sacred space for growth, clarity, and divine preparation. Now, chosen one, you must also understand how to navigate this hidden hostility. First, remain prayerful. Daily communion with God strengthens your spirit and shields you from the energy of envy, resentment, or judgment. Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Prayer anchors you in divine strength and clarity. Second, maintain humility. Your gifts, your purpose, and your discernment are God-given, not earned by human merit. Micah 6:8 instructs, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God." Humility protects you from the traps of pride and keeps your heart aligned with God's plan. Third, embrace discernment. Not every word, criticism, or warning deserves your attention. 1 Thessalonians 5:21 tells us, "But test them all. Hold on to what is good. Evaluate the intentions behind every interaction and allow God to guide your responses." This discernment preserves your energy and protects your spirit from unnecessary conflicts. Chosen one, the spiritual journey you walk is sacred and intentional. Isaiah 43:19 promises, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." The path may be challenging, filled with envy and hidden hostility, but it is a divine journey designed to elevate, refine, and position you in alignment with your destiny. As you reflect, comment below with "I believe" to declare your faith in God's protection and the legitimacy of your divine calling. Like this video to help awaken other chosen ones who may be experiencing similar resistance, and subscribe to Spiritual Greatness channel for ongoing guidance, biblical wisdom, and spiritual insight. Your awareness of hidden hostility is not a curse. It is a sign of spiritual awakening. Those who secretly hate the chosen do so because your light illuminates what they cannot see in themselves. Proverbs 18:12 reminds us, "Before a downfall the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor." Chosen one, rise above negativity, trust God's timing, and continue walking boldly in purpose. Finally, understand that your impact is eternal. The subtle fear or resentment you encounter is fleeting, but your alignment with God's purpose is everlasting. Romans 8:31 assures us, "If God is for us, who can be against us? No human opinion, secret jealousy, or hidden hatred can derail the divine plan for your life. Your mission is sacred, your gifts are holy, and your presence is transformative." Chosen one, as we draw this message to its divine close, remember that the resentment you encounter is a reflection of your light, not a condemnation of your worth. Those who secretly hate or fear you are responding to the power, clarity, and alignment with God that they cannot yet access. Psalm 37:7 reminds us, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Do not allow human fear, jealousy, or hidden hostility to shake your faith or divert you from your sacred path. Understand this, chosen one, you are protected, guided, and positioned by God Himself. Every whisper, sideways glance, or covert criticism is under His watchful eye and is being used to sharpen your discernment, strengthen your spirit, and refine your purpose. Isaiah 54:17 assures us, "No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you." This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is their vindication from me, declares the Lord. Your enemies, whether visible or hidden, cannot undo what God has ordained for you. The spiritual principle here is profound. Those who secretly hate the chosen are, in reality, instruments that reveal your own growth. Their reactions expose the contrast between divine purpose and worldly distraction. Matthew 10:16 instructs, "I am sending you out like sheep among wolves. Therefore be as shrewd as snakes and as innocent as doves." Chosen one, walk wisely, act intentionally, and remain spiritually vigilant. Your discernment is a divine gift, meant to protect your soul and amplify your calling. Your response to hidden hatred is what defines your spiritual maturity. You are called not to retaliate or sink into resentment, but to remain steadfast in prayer, humility, and righteousness. Romans 12:17-21 teaches, "Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." By maintaining integrity and faith, you rise above the noise of envy and fear. You allow God to be your defender and guide, rather than allowing human negativity to dictate your path. Moreover, chosen one, recognize that your gifts, your courage, and your alignment with God's will are rare. This rarity naturally provokes envy and subtle hostility. 1 Peter 2:9 reminds us, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." You were called to stand out, not blend in. You were chosen to illuminate truth, not to conform. The divine strategy is clear. Walk in awareness, protect your gifts, and cultivate spiritual resilience. Ephesians 6:13 says, "Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand." Your armor is prayer, discernment, scripture, and unwavering faith. This is what safeguards the chosen one from subtle attacks and hidden hostility. Chosen one, this moment is an invitation to step fully into your divine power. Understand that being secretly hated is a confirmation of your spiritual awakening and alignment with God's purpose. Jeremiah 1:5 assures us, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." Your presence is purposeful. Your journey is sacred. Your mission is eternal. As we close, I invite you to comment below with "blessed and ready," to declare your commitment to walk in divine purpose despite human resistance. Like this video to awaken others who may be encountering hidden hostility, and to encourage them in faith and discernment. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Spiritual Greatness channel for ongoing prophetic messages, biblical wisdom, and guidance tailored for chosen ones like you. Remember, chosen one, their secret hatred does not define you. God's love, protection, and purpose define you. Psalm 121:7-8 tells us, "The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore." Walk boldly, stand unwaveringly, and continue fulfilling the mission He has entrusted to you. Your divine light cannot be extinguished by human fear, jealousy, or hidden envy. Go forward in faith, chosen one. Protect your spirit, guard your heart, shine your light, and know that the world's inability to understand you is a sign of your alignment with God, your spiritual awakening, and the extraordinary purpose that awaits. Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I can do all this through him who gives me strength." You are empowered, you are chosen, and you are divinely guided. Thank you for walking this journey today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and embrace your calling with courage, wisdom, and faith. The truth has been revealed. Being secretly hated is not your weakness. It is your spiritual confirmation, a sign that you are indeed one of the chosen, set apart to fulfill God's divine plan.